so much for inviting me today on the Majesty 100 Terrace for my second visit.
Your second visit indeed.
Exactly. It was my second visit in 2 weeks. I'm thrilled to be back, actually, at the Monaco Yacht Show. Tell me a little bit about this wonderful vessel, because I loved it when I saw it in Cannes. And we were just saying it's had some really fantastic reviews. So much the talk of the town, Majesty Yachts, at the moment.
That's what I heard indeed. Even in Cannes at the end of the show, those people who didn't have a chance to see it came to me and said, is there any chance we can see the boat? I said, well, come to Monaco, and here we are. And indeed, I think the defining new feature that we introduced with private terrace at the bow has been bringing people to the vessel. But then again, there's a lot to tell about in this vessel, with the brand new interior design by Fathom Studio in the Netherlands, but also a lot of clever design tricks and a smart layout as a whole has been bringing people to this boat. And we've been posting some nice initial sales after its initial premiere here at the Monaco Yacht Show 2 weeks ago.
Like you said, the proof is in the sales.
That's it.
And how many hulls are we on now?
So we're now at hull number 4. And I believe that there's many more to come. We have people calling in and saying that they're coming soon to see the boat before it leaves Monaco.
Well, I think it's a wonderful boat. And the enclosed owner's terrace is something you'd just be used to seeing on a much larger yacht. The use of the design space in the interior is quite fantastic. I don't know how they've managed to make so much space available on a yacht of 30 metres. It's
Blood, sweat and tears, and spending a lot of time over the drawing board.
And people really love this boat in Europe as well. I mean, you're a UAE-based brand, but they love these yachts here, and they charter a lot in European waters, right?
That's correct. So is the intelligent layout that allows for a separate circulation of crew and guests, which is, of course, requested by many people to allow for some privacy on board, hence also the idea of the privatized terrace. And at the same time, we are providing here ample space for 10 people staying on board with the 5 staterooms. And then we have still space for 5 crew members on board and the toys that go with it.
Perfect charter platform or family private yacht. And like I said, very well received here in Europe. And you're a UAE-based brand, but big expansion to this side of the pond and the other as well.
That's correct. I mean, living in Dubai as a hub to the world's population, both in business and tourism, also us, we don't see us restrained to our backyard of the Middle East. We're definitely bringing these products now to a global market with a recent announcement of our partnership with Denson Yachts for the US market. We are making inroads in the US as well. And of course, looking east at the Far East market, where they're increasingly boating and yachting out there as well. And they have beautiful yachting grounds to head into.
Very exciting times for Majesty, but also the wider Golf Craft group. I know there's expansion into shipyards, multiple really exciting stuff. For you, you were with the brand, and now you have returned to head up Majesty Yachts and to be involved with the Golf Craft group. Tell us a little bit about that, because you were there many years ago and now you must have seen some huge changes now you've come back to lead the brand.
I'm very honored to be invited to come back and continue, not exactly where I left off, but at least to help them prepare for the next step change, the next step up. And while it is the same seat and the same company that I'm coming back to, it is a completely different task. So initially, we spend our efforts and our time in building up the expertise that is required to put a yacht like this together. We built shipyards at a time. Today, we're building brands. We're also building on the distribution network to bring these products to a global audience. So it's a different task, and it's almost like the seeds we planted all those years ago are now ready to be harvested and bring them to a global market.
That must be very satisfying on a professional level for you to see that all happen and come to fruition. Yes. And a brand that's been a 43-year-old brand now.
Yes.
Yes. So
43 years young.
43 years young. And I like that. I'm going to keep that for myself, actually. But also that's quite a legacy that's beginning. And, you know, really the beginning of UAE super yacht building, large yacht building. That's where we're at now. How do you feel it's changing in terms of positioning of the Middle East in yachting, affecting, you know, here you are in the heart of yachting in Monaco and everyone wants to come and see a Majesty yacht. How is that market affecting this one, do you think?
I think that, of course, the Middle East wasn't seen really as a yachting destination, not seen as one that understands what yachting is about today. That's very different. The coastline that the UAE didn't have, they built. The destinations that didn't have, they built in the meantime. So it's become a yachting destination on its own, and it's giving you winter destination for yacht owners that have their yachts in the Mediterranean. Second to that is the fact that when we started building yachts and boats in the desert and bringing them to Europe, it was a little bit of a story against all odds. It was curiosity, but we're far from being a curiosity today. The company's matured, also our reputation is maturing. And so people are wondering how aligned with the international exposure of the Dubai brand, like what are our ambitions on a global scale? And we're being heard and seen now in a different light than 20 years ago.
Absolutely, in the whole region with the expansion of everything in the Red Sea, it's become very exciting. All eyes often point that way, and you can see that with our exhibitors of the tourist boards here at the show, with Abu Dhabi and Dubai and Saudi, the Neon project. It's sort of all kind of happening there. It's very exciting. Things move much more quickly.
Yes.
There, right? And that's exciting.
And what attracted me to come back is that why not culture? Culture in where everything is possible and where no ambition is too ambition.
Well, that is exciting. And I love this. So we'll talk about the future. What's next for the Majesty brand? Because we've got these two great yachts at the Monaco Yacht Show this year.
Well, our immediate future is to bring some of our new products to this market. Bigger sizes, actually. We have announced the arrival next year of 145 that will appear in the Monaco Yacht Show. And we are also bringing a second brand to the market here, a brand that exists now for some time in the Middle East and Asia, Nomad Yachts. And we will make its premiere here in the Côte d'Azur next year as well.
Very exciting moment for you guys at Majesty and the Gulf Craft Group. And I'm thrilled to go and have a look around this boat again. So thank you for talking to me today.
Thank you.
I'm very much excited about next year in 2026 and seeing much larger Majesty yachts in this incredible space. So thanks, Erwin, for inviting me on. And we'll keep our eyes on Majesty.
Keep your eyes on us. Indeed.
Absolutely. Thanks so much.
You.
If your brand belongs in the heart of the yachting world, this is where it happens. Yachting International Radio reaches over 1 million yachting professionals and enthusiasts every month, with 77 million impressions, 220,000 social followers, and 74,000 podcast subscribers. Our hosts are insiders, crew, captains, CEOs, trusted voices shaping the industry. This is targeted, high-impact advertising in a luxury niche. Visit yachtinginternationalradio.com/advertise. Your audience is already listening.